What's good, y'all? It's your boy back again. Flex Lurie this time, aka Flex Shram, aka Flex Ryan, aka Flexico Burrs. And you see what I got right here. I got a what if I were making a football team, but with the current Raw and Smackdown superstars. What I also want y'all to do at the end is I want to see which team would win between the Raw or the SmackDown. But without further ado, let's get into this. So, some things. Obviously, I'm going to do offense, and my offense is going to be quarterback. I'm basically running a one quarterback, obviously, one running back, three wide receivers, and a tight end. And then my defense is going to be basically a nickel, so 3-3-5. So special teams, kicker, and punter, obviously, and then my coaching staff, which is going to be head coach, offensive coordinator, and defensive coordinator. And I'll explain exactly why I have each of these people in their roles. So let's get started with first quarterback on Raw. You can call him the quarterback on Raw. I will call him the quarterback on Raw. Seth freaking Rollins. He's the visionary. He's the revolutionary. He is QB1 on Raw. He sees the vision. He reads the defense. You know, unfortunately, he got sacked a little bit ago, but like great quarterbacks, when they get hurt, they come back even stronger. So Seth freaking Rollins is my QB1. My RB1, that boy, Dirty Dominic Mysterio. And here's the thing about Dom. Y'all would think, well, I don't know. He's not strong enough to be running back. You ain't gotta be strong enough to be running back. My boy shifty. My boy be shifting through girls. He be shifting through all his defenders, the people he be fighting. Dom Mysterio is like Barry Sanders in his prime. You can't touch him, even if you try. Wide receiver 1. That's Rhea Ripley. You give Rhea Ripley the ball, and she gonna make magic out of it. Rhea Ripley, to me, is like what Puka Nakua is now. You know, you gotta give her that rock, and she gonna definitely be blocking. Because remember, my running back was at one time she was blocking, making sure people wasn't messing with Dom. Now they got beef on on the offense, but that's neither here nor there. She can be a blocking wide receiver. She can go down that field, go up on people, and if you need to go in the slot and get that dirty work done, we're really gonna get that dirty work done. My wide receiver 2, I need somebody bouncy. I need somebody that if I got a go route, if Seth Rollins got to throw that go route, that boy gonna get up. And who better than Mr. Bouncy himself, Javon Evans, my slot receiver. Now, bear with me, my slot receiver, because he's a little bit long in the tooth. But guess what? I think of him more like a Cooper Kupp, where you ain't gotta really be all that athletic no more. But in his prime, AJ Styles put numbers on that board. And he will continue to put numbers on that board. So when you need to get that first down, who better than to give it to AJ Styles, the phenomenal one? Next up, LA Knight as my tight end. Now, I ain't going to talk about what Raw did to LA Knight. All I'm going to talk about is the fact that you have yourself, and I'll say this, you got prime Travis Kelce and LA Knight, where if you need to go through that middle of the field, reliable. Doesn't drop the ball much, very much a showman. LA Knight, tight end, give him the rock. He's going to put up numbers as well. Now, my offensive line I'm going to go through pretty quickly, but you should honestly understand why I picked these guys. So, left tackle's Ivar. You know what I'm saying? I need somebody that's going to be protecting that blind side, but at the same time, still be athletic enough to, if I got to do a little pitch to the outside, he's going to cut that off. And who better to be next to him than Eric? Pulling guard, making sure that, the left tackle and left guard, they working together on that. So my left side set. Center, Otis. Now, Otis going to bring that intensity at center. He might hike the ball sometimes a little too high for Seth Rollins, but guess what? That intensity is going to be there. And he going to make sure that if need be, maybe Seth Rollins going to call a tush push. Yeah. He is going to make sure that yard is going to be picked up for that tush push. Hey, Sheamus at that right guard. I mean, what else do you need? Big, strong fella. Nobody's messing with that right side. Because guess what? Who's my right tackle? It's Rusev. I mean, my blind side and the front side of Seth Rollins, it's just set right now. Rusev's strong. Sheamus strong. I think I might have the best offensive line, but we're going to see. We're going to see what the SmackDown talking about and see how they defensive line goes against the offensive line. But yeah, I mean, look, this offensive line can put up numbers in the real life. I think you put some pads on them, they gonna make sure that we're gonna carry yard rusher. So this next person is going to be like the Cam Hayward of the team, but just more athletic. He's like a more athletic Cam Hayward. Shout out to my Steelers. Gunther. Because guess what? All that slaps and chops, you know how many balls are gonna be knocked down the line? A lot of balls are going to be knocked down at the line because Gunther is not going to let you get past him. And he's going to talk smack to the tackles that he's going up against. Defensive tackle, Bronson Reed. I mean, look, space eater, intensity. He going to do that job. And he going to make sure that he going to get some tackles for loss. But guess what? He can also rush the passer. So I love it. I love it. Right end, Raquel Rodriguez. I mean, look, I got a left end in Gunther. I got a right end in Raquel Rodriguez. How are you even going to throw against my defensive line? Raquel bringing that power rush, that big power rush, that bull rush. Back in the day in the Madden, used to have that little bull underneath the icon of the player. That's Raquel Rodriguez. The bull rush is going to be her specialty. Now, for my linebackers, they are a unit. I got to have a Sam, which is a strong side. I got to have a middle, obviously. And I got to have a Will, which is the weak side. So my Sam, Julius Creed, the athletic of all three of them, truth be told. Big. Definitely going to, if he has to go back in coverage, going to go in coverage. But if he needs to get a little tackles for loss or stop that running back, he's going to do that. Middle linebacker, Chad Gable. Now, what the middle linebacker got to do? He got to tackle. He's got to make sure defense is in the right way. Who better to make sure that the defense is not getting crazy? Shoosh. And he's very meticulous. He's going to make sure that his people, his linebacking core, and also the defensive line is going to be in the right order. Weak side linebacker, and he ain't weak whatsoever. Brutus Creed. He's going to definitely, if There ain't nobody over there. He might end up just rushing the quarterback himself. As crazy as Bruce Creed might be, he might say, forget my assignment. I'm going to rush the passer because I'm going to try to knock his head off. He's going to probably do a bowling ball to the quarterback, make it flashy. Now, my cornerback, CB1, El Grande Americano. Now, you might not like it, but you will respect it. Length. I need length at corner. My CB1 got to shut him down. And who better to shut stuff down than El Grande Americano? Because guess what? The wide receiver is going to think that he's going up against just some regular person. El Grande going to speak that Spanish to him. And they're going to be like, wait a minute, you can speak Spanish? Shut down. We're going to call him El Grande Island. Because Big Island, you ain't going to touch him. My CB2, Joaquin Wild. Now, once again, I need somebody that can jump. I need some length, and I need somebody that can jump. He hasn't been seen in a while, but he's one of the best high flyers on Raw. So if he is matched up against a tall person, boom, knock it out of hands. Even if he's matched up against a small wide receiver, he can catch up to him because he's quick as well. And my slot corner is Io Sky, a.k.a. the genius of the sky. I mean, it's kind of Lock City right now. This is kind of looking like those prime Denver Broncos that had like a Key Talib and Chris Harris. This defense looking kind of great right now. I mean, look, Io Sky is definitely going to shut down the slot wide receiver because you ain't going to get over her. Even though she's small, she going to make sure she get big and she going to knock it out of the air. But once again, if Io Sky got to rush that passer, do a little slot corner blitz, boom. Io Sky going to put the hurting on him. Now, my safeties. First free safety, Penta. I mean, look. Penta at free safety. Cero miedo. Smart guy. If he needs to, he's definitely can play in the back. If my strong safety, who you about to see, might end up doing, a little box safety blitz and stuff like that. I mean, Penta in the back, no fear. He might be like Ed Reed back there. I see it. And then my strong safety, I couldn't leave him out of this because he used to be a fullback, and I ain't gonna lie. I'm not a fullback. This isn't the 1990s to early 2000s. Bron Breakker got to play some strong safety. He got to play some Bob Sanders strong safety. Maybe even some John Lynch strong safety where you just put the hurting on him. You just think that you just going to go up on that deep crossing? Hell no. You think it's going to be a deep post? Hell no. Bron Breakker as my strong safety. Now, my special teams. I mean, look, Oscar at kicker. Oscar's not going to ever, because recently in this season, a lot of kickers been missing kicks. Shout out to Tyler Loop. But Oscar's not going to fear the big moment of the kick. And if need be, I think she can hit about a 67-yarder. She can do that. Yeah. And Nikki Bella at punter. Now, what's the main goal of a punter? The main goal of a punter is to catch the ball, make sure that the ball is in his hands, and then kick it to the other side. I mean, Nikki Bella, pretty good at catching that ball. And when she's done with it, kick it to the other side. If you know, you know. Now, my coaching staff, CM Punk as a head coach, he is such a smart guy for the business. And he's going to make sure that even though him and his quarterback might be beefing, he's going to make sure that his quarterback stays in line. Because at the end of the day, he's going to coach up his players. Rey Mysterio as my offensive coordinator. Now, Who's one of the best luchadors of all time? You know what it is. Rey Mysterio, duh. And yes, the offensive coordinator and the running back have beef. But as the offensive coordinator, you're going to make some people mad on that offense. That's just what you do sometimes. But Rey Mysterio is going to make sure that numbers are going to be put on the board, whether it's through the running back or whether it's through the wide receivers or the tight ends. So Rey Mysterio as an offensive coordinator, and finally as my defensive coordinator, who's always on the defense. And in my opinion, he would be like the Greg Williams. And if you know about that, you know about that bounty gate. He's the Greg Williams of Raw. He putting hits out on people. He's definitely going to look for a coaching job. But Paul Heyman is going to stand the test of time because it doesn't matter what happens on the offense. He's going to make sure that he's smarter and better than whatever play call they're going to do. So that is Raw. Now, for SmackDown, same criteria. SmackDown. I mean, QB1, you should already know who QB1 is. He named himself QB1. It's Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes. Now, QB1 doesn't have a title right now, which is neither here nor there. But the captain, making sure that his players are in order. And truth be told, who else could be the quarterback of SmackDown? Running back. Need I say more? Marshawn Lynch, but Samoan. I mean, come on out. And guess what? There ain't going to be no Seahawks versus New England Patriots at the 1 yard line. We're going to throw it. No. Give the rock to Jacob Fatu and let the Samoan beast put up them numbers because ain't nobody bringing him down. Now, for my wide receiver one, the person who beat Cody Rhodes, QB1. I mean, the quarterback and the wide receiver is going to have beef on this team. But for the betterment of the team and to understand that they're going against a juggernaut in Raw, they're going to have to make peace with that. It's going to be probably similar to like a Jalen Hurts and AJ Brown situation where Drew McIntyre is going to be on that internet and he's going to talk his shit on the internet. But can they come back together? And can they make magic? We'll see. Wide receiver 2, I mean, look, it's he was a wide receiver. Why would he not be? Tricky Williams. This is the person that's getting all of the catches from Cody. Because Cody's going to have to throw his way because he doesn't want to throw Drew's way. But young, reliable. When the chips are down, give Trick the ball. Let him make magic. And for the slot, Trick and Mello gang, Mello's in the slot. Same side of the offense. Mello is easily like prime Emmanuel Sanders. He's him. When that rock go to him, he's him. Now, my tight end, Randy Orton. Now, you might say Randy Orton is long in the tooth. I don't care. Randy Orton is like Jason Witten. Yards are going to be put up when prime time comes around. Randy Orton is going to make the catch. It's just about if the quarterback is going to throw his way when the chips are down. We'll see. But obviously, the vet, locker room leader, Randy Orton at tight end. Now, my offensive line. This is a good offensive line as well. This is a good team as well. Left tackle Tyler Tonga. Now, I need somebody big on SmackDown at the left tackle. I gotta protect Cody. He might not want to protect Cody, but he knows that he got two other guys that he's with on that line. So they're going to be doing great things. You about to see who I'm talking about. But left tackle, Tyler Tonga, ain't nobody getting past it. But we're going to see because a lot of times he might switch on we'll talk about that later. Left guard, JC Mateo. Now, just like a little bowling ball, when he's doing his, inside blocks or if he's pulling, he gonna put damage on that defender, no matter who he is. The center, Solo Sikoa. Like I just said, I think that left side, including the center, they might give up some sacks. But when they in tune with each other, definitely going to not allow much to happen. And guess what? Solo can be just like Jason Kelsey, that jokester. But once again, when the times is getting rough, who do you want at center? SmackDown's going to take Solo Sikoa. Right guard, Dexter Loomis. And right tackle, Eric Rowan. Now, I know that the offensive line might have some beef with each other. That's just what big boys do. They get mad at each other. But all you got to do is feed them. Let them hit somebody. Let Dexter Loomis get hands on somebody. He going to take them away. Let Eric Rowan be that big right tackle. Because my left tackle and my right tackle on SmackDown, shoo. I mean, it's big boy season. Very good offensive line, if I would say so myself. Now, for the left end, I mean, it's got to be Last Legend. Last Legend, left end, big, strong, definitely going to attack. She's going to do the swim move. She's a swim move left end. I feel like Last Legend is like a White Freeney. Swim moves are galore. Now, for my D tackle, Nia Jax. I mean, come on. I said it on previous episodes. You're not going to stop her. She is the irresistible force. I mean, truth be told, going up against the center, which in this case will be Otis, it's easy pickings. It's easy work for Nia Jax to get through that. I'm sorry, Otis. You might not be able to contain that. I don't think anybody can contain that. You know what? That's prime Warren set. Can't contain it. Only gotta hope that they get bored and they don't want to do anything. Now, my right end, I know Piper Niven's hurt and she might be injury prone, but guess what? She reminds me a lot of what Stephon Tuitt should have been. If given the opportunity, Piper Niven easily can get 5 to 8 sacks in the season. Because she's athletic, sneaky athletic. She'll definitely do that bull rush. Piper Niven is the Jared Allen. There you go. Strong side, Damian Priest. Damian Priest is going to want 2 to 3 defenders on him because he's just going to be laughing, saying, "Wepa, I got it." He want that damage, and he's going to enjoy being on that strong side because he's going to cause havoc on that strong side too. Now, the middle linebacker, Kevin Owens. When I tell you that Kevin Owens is going to be a mix of Luke Kuechly and the GOAT middle linebacker, Ray Lewis, he going to think, but he also going to be in that inside knocking people's heads off because that's what he does. And the weak side, Ilya Dragunov. Yeah, he's small. That don't matter. He want that smoke too. My strong side and my weak side of SmackDown, they want all of it. And as a linebacker, why would you not want it? You get up wanting some more. It's like they just feed off of the impact. Linebacker core looking real good. Cornerback 1, Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair is Deion Sanders. You might hate what I just said. I don't care. Because once Charlotte Flair gets that pick, because she tall, she got length. If she gets a hand on that ball, she's taking it to the crib. And she's not only going to take it to the crib, she's going to show off that flair. High stepping. Woo into the end zone. Charlotte Flair, quarterback 1, baby. Quarterback 2, Ray Phoenix. Now, once again, I need somebody that's on that side that's going to jump, that's going to make an impact play. Ray Phoenix, though young, he make plays no matter where he's at. He might have gotten pushed off the line by the wide receiver. His return on the route, undeniable. The way he jumps the ropes, it's going to be the same way he jumps the route. Very underrated cornerback, if I do say so myself. And the slot corner. Tez, obviously, why would it not be? Another jumpy. Tez, once again, flying through the air. Sometimes slot, he might not even be a slot. He might be switching. Guess what? Him and the free safety can easily switch positions. You know why? Because the free safety is his wife, fool. And she can play slot corner. She is the ball hawk. She gonna do what needs to be done on that defense. She gonna say, hey, babe, I got it. You play the backfield. I play slot. It's all good. Bianca Belair, the EST. The free EST safety, I would say so myself. And strong safety, I mean, look. Strong safety. Look at it. Look at her. Look at the specimen. This is Dawkins. Dawkins was a free safety. I don't care. He's a strong safety in this universe, and Jay Cargill is a variant. Jay Cargill is going to make sure that you feel her every single time on that field. Because not only is she Dawkins, she might jump and be like Troy Polamalu. I mean, we don't know. She's unpredictable. But she is one thing. She's that. You got the rest. My kicker and my punter, I mean, Alistair Black with the black mask, 65, 70-yard kicks. It's just going to be good. And then Sammy with the haluva kick. He's in a punting stance right now. Look at that. Sammy just needs to do some coffin corners. And once again, in the corner, what does he do? He does his damage in the corner. Special teams looking real nice. Coaching staff. Now, I wanted to talk about this. Roman Reigns should have been right end for Piper Niven. But do you really think that Roman Reigns is going to go back to the previous position that he was in before? Hell no. Hell no. He want to be the coach. And he also wants to be the coach to slight Cody Rhodes. Because guess what? The coach and the quarterback of both teams, they got to figure out what the hell's going to go on. Because they got beef. Roman Reigns is the coach of SmackDown. He's going to make sure, first of all, he made his own team in the bloodline. Why would he not be the coach of SmackDown? He made it. He made his own dynasty. The Miz. The Miz is like that old offensive coordinator that you're like, he still has a job? Yeah, he still got a job. Because guess what? No matter what era he's in, he adapts his play calling. He might have been a run heavy offensive coordinator to begin with. Oh, no, not now. He got smart. He found his niche. He will stay on the team forever. He's got a contract forever. The Miz is the offensive coordinator of SmackDown. And my defensive coordinator of SmackDown. I like this one. Because initially I was going to say, oh, yeah, Bo Dallas, Uncle Howdy. It's just, he's a good manager. He's very cerebral, a good defensive cerebral coordinator. But then I thought about it. Bo Dallas is one of the best inspirers of all time. All the defense got to do is Bo leave. But let that defense give up 200 yards rushing in a half or some silly stuff like that. Oh, Uncle Howdy is coming to collect. And he's going to make sure you fear him. The no face of fear. So, you tell me, SmackDown versus Raw, who's winning this game? It's your boy Flex Lurie. I'm out this